urban apathy is what he speaks about. And it's something that every monsoons we put out these stories as journalists and say that, "Arey, water logging ho gaya, ye ho gaya, wo ho gaya, garbage out on the streets," and all these things we say, and then forget about it. Then comes November, and then the Parali season, and we say, "Oh, the air is so bad, air is so bad," and then till it is January or whatever, and then we forget about that. Then comes water crisis. It's cyclical. And so that's why first I want to play this and then we can discuss it. Zara play karo, please.
It is tragic that while many of us are working towards building brand India, and I mean corporates, citizens, governments, we have led ourselves to an era of unimaginable urban decay. Look at all our major cities. They are poster boys of the worst misery that you can inflict on a city. Our roads are dug up, the drainage is inadequate. Every year we know the monsoons will hit us, and every year there is flooding. It seems no one cares. The media raises these issues from time to time, but again, it's an annual ritual. The thing is, cities and their leaders must recognize the damage that this is causing. So when you see headlines in international newspapers saying that people couldn't get to work because of floods, you begin to imagine that how is India talking about being the fourth largest economy, a $4 trillion economy in the future, when basic hygiene, basic infrastructure is so miserable. I don't know what's going to happen because nothing seems to. Look at Bombay, look at Gurugram, look at Madras, Bangalore. These are hellholes, and people don't realize that because for a lot it's comfortable, and for a lot they've come to terms with this reality. But this reality must change. Because if this reality doesn't change, the damage will be to brand India, the damage will be to our investment potential, and the damage will be to our reputation as a great nation. Sometimes I begin to wonder why we've come to such a pass, and then one doesn't have all the answers, but one knows that it is a lack of political will, it is a lack of bureaucratic leadership, and at times citizen apathy. If this doesn't improve things, nothing will. So we need to take a call of the kind of India we want to see. An India that is riddled with craters on roads, or an India that is both livable and attractive. Thank you.
Okay, so this happened and it got me thinking too. And I also saw what you said at the Indian Express event when you said, it's an absolute shame you called Gurugram. What is it that led you to do this? I mean, some will say, ye to rant hai, which we all do every year. But what is it that he said that ab main chup nahi reh sakta? I can't now just take this as, something that happens.
So I live in Gurugram, and for better or worse, I have a lot of visitors coming to see me. And I'm very proud of where I live. But I'm certainly dismayed by the surroundings of where I live. And there are visitors from all over the world, corporate leaders, political leaders, and they always say that once we enter the complex, it's paradise, but why is life so difficult outside? And I began to wonder. I have been tweeting, Smita, about these issues ad nauseum since 2015. ML Khattar was the chief minister. Then this gentleman, Naib Singh Saini, came. Both have been utterly useless and incompetent. Both. One has got a promotion to the cabinet and the other is the chief minister. Now, it is not my case at all. And you know me well enough to believe and know that I don't give a damn about political alignments. So whether it's the Congress or the BJP, I will treat them with equal displeasure should there be no work done. We've been seeing that some of the largest corporates in India, their CEOs are all based in Gurugram. How much intelligence does it take for someone who runs Haryana to understand that if Gurugram is your golden goose, where it contributes the highest number of taxes compared to all the other cities in Haryana combined, more than other cities combined, why would you not look after basic infrastructure? Now, every time I raise this issue, I'm told, oh, there's a problem with citizens, there's a problem with the government, oh, there's corruption, oh, there's a developer-government nexus. I don't care. Do I pay my taxes? Yes. Do I pay my house tax on time? Yes. Is asking for garbage removal asking for the moon? No. These people just don't understand. So when I went on the rampage that day at the Express event, after that I got several calls from the government. Pradeep Dhaya, who's the commissioner of the MCG, the Municipal Corporation, Rajiv Jaitley, the BJP spokesperson and media advisor to Saini, another gentleman called Pawan Chowdhury, who, by the way, looks after international investment into Haryana. I mean, therein lies the irony. And I told all these three gentlemen that I have nothing personal. People are genuinely fed up. But again, Smita, people are too scared in our country to take the powers on.
Yeah.
Once this Indian Express thing appeared, then it opened, no pun intended, the floodgates of more and more public opinion. More and more people were emboldened to share visuals, and that is happening to this day. And it's good. Citizens cannot escape responsibility either. What happens is we are all comfortable in our cocoons, and we don't give a damn as long as our house is protected. But the cities are unlivable. Look at what's happening in Bangalore. When I tweeted and when this conversation went viral, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw said, but our Bangalore is no better.
Yeah.
People from Bombay. There was a very famous architect called Pinakin Patel from Alibag who wrote to me saying, why don't you also raise the issue of Alibag? Look, I'm not an activist. I'm an honest tax-paying citizen who loves his country and who knows the potential of his country. I'm saying this because I believe that this country can do better. That's my issue. So it's not a rant, it's a wake-up call.
Yeah. Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.